Well, for the sake of those who don't know where their lips are, that's the lips. On this model, that's the lips. And on yourself, the next thing is the vestibule. It is what? The space between your lips and then your cheeks. So the skin basically and your teeth. All right. So in this model, this space right here.
The open space behind your
The open space behind the lips and the cheeks. Are you the one recording me and putting me on YouTube?
No, never, ever. I know.
Not me.
You on YouTube?
I didn't even realize that it was me till yesterday. Somebody was like, you know the YouTube thing. I realized that it was our class. It was your class, but it wasn't my class. It wasn't the Friday class. I was saying, I got it from the Saturday class. So, and then she was like, did she get your permission before she recorded you? And I was like, no, I need to sue her.
I did. I asked you, and you said yes.
Really?
Because, yeah, that's the only way I could send it to you. And I send you everything.
And I didn't even look. I looked at the first one she sent me, and it wasn't about me. So I was like, oh. The next I was like, oh, it must be good.
Check your email.
No, I do have the links, but I never went to YouTube to look at the second one you sent me. So I didn't know it was this class. All right, never mind. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why. Because yesterday I was very confused. I'm like, where's the mandible? But because this is supposed to be anyway. Where was that?
Vestibule.
The vestibule. So, like for instance, if you do this space between your lips and here, this is the vestibule. Okay. So in this model, it's right here. It's only shown here. All right. In this model, it's not so clear. It's not. It's there, but it's not so clear. But if you're going to be asked, it will be this model. All right. Then the next one is the palate. We all know what the palate is, right? It is what? The roof of the mouth. And we have what? The interior one is harder. It's made up of the palatine bone. So that is what? The hard palate. And then further back and softer is made up of smooth muscle. That is your soft palate. So here, this is what? The hard palate. This is the soft palate. All right. On here.
Soft move all the way. Is that
Just here. This is the soft
there?
palate.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you look at it, you see that right here, right after the hard palate is the soft palate. And then the soft palate extends into the uvula.
Okay.
All right. So this is what? The palatine bones make up the bone of the hard palate. All right. If you look at it on this side too, see, that is the hard palate. And where the bone ends, you have what? The soft palate and then the uvula. And of course, everybody knows the tongue. On the model, this is the tongue. Okay. That's the tongue. This one, here's the tongue. All right. Then the uvula is this part of the soft palate that is suspending. So like when you open your mouth, you see that muscle that is hanging. That is your uvula. All right. So then the fauces. See, when you open your mouth and you see the uvula hanging, you see the space around it. That is the entrance to the oropharynx. That is the fauces. All right. So on this model, the fauces is right here. The space. All right. All right, wonderful. Then we saw that in the mouth, when we are chewing food, one of the things that help us chew the food is what? The salivary glands by its secretions, the saliva that is secreted. And we said that it is secreted by salivary glands. We talked about 3, right? So first one is the parotid gland. Then the sublingual is what? Under the tongue, lingual. The tongue helps us talk. It helps us to make language, right? So the sublingual, that's this one, under the tongue. And then the other one is what the submandibular, which is under the mandible. All right, so below the mandible. Wonderful. Also in the mouth, helps us to break down substances, mastication process. We use what? The teeth, right? So let's talk about the different types of teeth. The different types of